away we go, and Hamilton makes an incredible start from third on the grid. He's already ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, and he's now going wheel to wheel with Max Verstappen. Sebastian Vettel alongside Ricciardo, Hülkenberg and Sainz scrapping it out. Verstappen on the inside, leads into turn one ahead of Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas alongside Daniel Ricciardo, and ahead of Sebastian Vettel. Verstappen has gone from second to lead into turn one, and there is Fernando Alonso going very wide, and contact right at the rear.
And we see Ricciardo getting away slowly there, and Hamilton saw his opportunity, seized it immediately. Now they're all in the slipstream, and Bottas thinking he's going to get involved as well. So all six of them turning up into the braking zone, and Kimi Raikkonen very early on the brakes there. No, sorry, it was Vettel, wasn't it? Very, very early on the brakes. Yeah, Fernando was so unlucky there because he really was. He saw it all unfolding. As ever, he drives with all of his radars switched on. You see Fernando in the first corner, and this is where Bottas oh, he actually was contact there, and then he'll lock his tyre up going into turn 6. We'll see it now from Vettel's perspective. And for once, the Ferrari didn't pirouette with contact on its front tyre.
Oh, look, he's got a bit of front wing from one of the Force Indias, from Esteban Ocon's car. That's where he made the contact the first time around. We get contact again.
No, he actually just he didn't hit anybody. He just was on the receiving end.
Fernando Alonso is out of this race. Well, round that corner, the Ferrari struggling for grip. Verstappen on new tyres has now got the slipstream as well. Pulls out to the right-hand side of Kimi Raikkonen. They are going wheel to wheel here. Max Verstappen and Kimi Raikkonen. Verstappen ahead of Kimi Raikkonen a long way before turn one. And if he was being held up by Verstappen, by Raikkonen, he wasn't being held up for very long. Hamilton might be going for it with Kimi Raikkonen into turn one. He is going for it, you know. That's very, very close indeed. But they managed not to come into contact, and Hamilton gets the inside line at the exit of that chicane to pass Kimi Raikkonen, who's then passed by Daniel Ricciardo as well. So Raikkonen, during the course of one corner, loses 2 places. Hamilton up to third, Ricciardo to fourth. So Sebastian Vettel pits, and it's a nice pit stop as well, as Verstappen now crosses the line and retakes the lead of this race.
This is not going to be straightforward to the end of this race, Max. Either 1, 2 stops.
And so you can see the graining, the sort of dull area there.
Carlos Sainz has stopped at turn 13. It's the Renault of Carlos Sainz who might well be out of this race, and we've got a virtual safety car. Sebastian Vettel is right there on the rear wing of the Red Bull once again. He pulls out, as you can see, to the right-hand side. Braking into turn one we go. Sebastian Vettel on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo. They come close, but they don't touch.
What a joke, these guys.
Does he mean the
means
Force
the back
India
markers.
and the Sauber?
Yeah, it means the back markers.
Lewis Hamilton racing Sebastian Vettel at this moment in time.
If they tangle, Hamilton needs to make sure they're both out in terms of the championship.
Well, let's see. DRS range for Sebastian Vettel. Look how that Ferrari is gaining. He's going down the inside on Lewis Hamilton, and I don't think that was a very feisty defence from Lewis Hamilton. Their questions answered as Sebastian Vettel moves into second place in this race.
Yeah, Lewis came over to cover him off, but he realised he got more than enough speed to get through there. And the front wing of that Ferrari flapping around in the turbulent breeze. That's quite flexible, isn't it?
Yeah, turbulent breeze, I like that.
Yeah.
Something's just broken on the car. They're clearing a space in the Force India garage.
We're just seeing a replay of it now, Ted.
Yeah.
Not only did something break on Perez's car, he nearly took out Kevin Magnussen as well, and you know, not deliberately, of course.
As the home hero drives into his garage, nose first.
Perez, Sainz and Alonso, the 3 Spanish speakers, all out of this race. Here comes Ricciardo this time. He's going to go around the outside. Hamilton locks up and goes deep and off into the runoff area and over the grass at turn 1.
So he went to cover him, left his space down the outside, and so busy watching the Red Bull. And that's a piece of grass Lewis knows quite well.
Yeah.
Nothing left, guys. His tyres are dead. Copy, Lewis. We're looking at the options.
Bottas does exactly what Hamilton does, brakes deep, brakes late, and locks up. Daniel Ricciardo, the man who's had more DNFs than any other driver this season, 7 of them in total. A puff of smoke there that he will not want to see. And 7 DNFs become 8.
So sorry, mate.
Max Verstappen's smile will be beaming in Mexico this evening. Verstappen wins the Mexican Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, the man from Stevenage, has done it once again as he rounds the final corner. It's high fives for Lewis Hamilton, a 5-time champion of the world.
Hey, Lewis, congrats, man. That's how you do it, baby. Just like I taught you. That's how you do it. Just like that. That's how you're supposed to drive.
Well, they've given him permission down at Mercedes to do a few donuts as well.
Beautiful moment here between two great champions.
Victory for Verstappen from Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. Hamilton 4th, Bottas 5th, Nico Hülkenberg successive 6th place finishes for him. Charles Leclerc, another 7th place finish for Charles Leclerc. A much better afternoon for Stoffel Van Dorn than he's had recently. Ends the longest active pointless streak by scoring for the first time since Azerbaijan.
2 years from now, it's not out of the question. We're sitting here talking about matching Michael Schumacher's